Hi winners, welcome to another Winning Wednesday. And pretty much I get to go possibly to another funeral. Woo! Now, this one's my great-grandpa, and this is really sad, but I'm really bad at ages. Like, honestly, I don't remember my mom's age exactly, or my dad's, or my sister's. And I forget my friends' ages sometimes because we're all different, like, years. So, because Robin, Shy Guy, are a year older, and one of our friends is like 2 years older, and then some friends are younger. So I'm bad at ages, but he's like near 90, if not over 90. So he's been very strong, but recently he's been in the home because he had like pneumonia and then an infection, and it was fun. Sarcasm. And just for those who didn't get that. And now he's I don't remember what my mom said because she woke me up this morning to tell me about it. And he has basically got like a CPAP on, and he's really, like, he might not make it to tomorrow. So she asked if I wanted to come with, and I'm like, the last time I saw him a month ago, he was cognate. He actually was remembering stuff, which is rare for him, and he was in good shape for what he was going through. So I didn't really want to see him today where he's unconscious or like won't remember, stuff like that. I'd rather remember him how he was. For anyone else, like not that my great-grandpa's not important, but I'm not as close to him. I feel like his last time moments should be around people that were really close to him. But if it was like my grandparents or my parents or aunts and uncles and stuff, no, that would happen. Especially if I can. So there may or may not be a funeral I have to attend to, and I don't know how like recording will be or anything like that. I won't be emotionally compromised like the last one I went to, so there's that. But also my friend was visiting, so I was taking care of her, whereas this is like my mom, it is her grandpa, but she also like we kind of expected this to be happening. He's lived a really long life, so it's not as bad as like dying young type thing. So not that death is good or bad in any way. It's just cycles, as much as I'm afraid of it. So I'm afraid of it happening prematurely. Like, I'm not old or something. But so that's a thing that'll happen. So hopefully that doesn't impact anything, but I don't know. And other than that, what else is there? I've been going to Ren Fair the past 2 Sundays, and I'm going again this Sunday. Going again this Sunday because it's something special. And I'm going to hint towards a lot right now, but without actually saying it because it's so complicated. But I'm really excited for this Sunday because it is an anniversary of some sort, and for a long time. And I may or may not, well, I don't know when it's happening, but something is getting obtained that I will be wearing a lot, if you get my drift. So yeah, but the reason I don't say full out is because I'm in a really complicated situation that is unknown. I'm not, yeah, everyone knows that's in the real world. It's fine. It's just complicated in the sense of explanations. It takes a long time, and a lot of people aren't accepting. So, yeah, this will be fun, needless to say, for me. So I'm excited, and this past couple times I've gotten stuff that are awesome. Oh god, well, zooming in is not going to be fun, but this earring is awesome. I got that from Ren Faire. They just like thread through your ear by spinning, and it's really hard because I don't really wear single piercings at all. And because I don't, I kind of have to like re-pierce my ear in a way because the hole's so, this is kind of, that's what she said, the hole's so tight that it's like shoving it through something that's too small for it. It's kind of like gauging your ear again type thing because the hole's still there. It's just not happy about having something shoved in it. And sometimes when it's re-pierced, I can't find like the back of the hole, which sucks. And with this, that happened. With this one, no, this one specifically, that happened, and I was like, ah! So I like wore an earring that could easily go in, and like had it in for a while until I finally shoved this one in. And like I can't sleep on them because it'll disturb, like it'll bend it because it's not very strong. It is titanium, but basically I sleep on it anyway because it's a hellhole to get in again. And I want to actually wear these all the time. So I have already mastered, sorry, I'm messing with the cup holder again. I feel like I do that a lot. But I've mastered not sleeping on my ears, like protecting them so they don't touch anything, because of my cartilage piercings, always having issues with infection when they're first pierced. And like this one, I slept on it, I guess, 2 nights ago, and it's like, ow. So yeah, I've mastered not sleeping on my ears. So I did it the past 2 nights wearing them, and they're maintaining their shape. So I'm planning on maybe getting another, but I don't want to spend any more money. Second thing I've spent money on is this awesome thing. I've been looking for a box to hold my tarot cards in for a long time because they're in like a paper box instead of a paper box and didn't hold well. They were moving around and like damaging the edges. So I got this, which perfectly fits it. I was guessing. It's not like I brought my tarot cards with. So I just guessed, and literally, I mean, I have rocks in there, but it perfectly fits. Like, they barely move, and it makes me so happy. Now the rocks are like, I have a worry stone in case someone's worried while I'm doing a reading for them. Just kind of like a nervous habit type thing for some people. There's hair in there. And then 3 stones to kind of like, they represent me, body, mind, and soul type thing. So I keep that in there just for spirituality reasons. So that was fun. And then I got a jingle skirt because we're all planning to do dress spheres from Final Fantasy. And we're connecting each other and showing that we're a unit by wearing jingle skirts. So Rob, me, and Beat will all be wearing jingle skirts. Rob loves his jingle skirt so much. He looks fabulous. Same with Beat. But Beat's gonna be a black mage. I'm gonna be a gunner sphere for anyone that plays Final Fantasy X-2. And I can't remember what Rob's gonna be. He gonna kill me. I remember his outfit's theme colors. I just don't remember what his sphere theme is. I've never played 10-2, so I don't know many of them by heart anyway. I think he's going to be a singer, but I could be wrong. But, yeah, so I got that. And I got like a yellow jingle skirt and a green mesh thing to have underneath. So, that'll be fun. And we all have the mesh things too. Beats are black and black. Mine's yellow and green, and Rob's is red and red. So I'm the one with the multicolors, but also my outfit's going to call for multicolors, whereas Beats is going to be black mage, and Rob's going to do different colors with his outfit, not with the jingle skirt. So, yeah. Plus mine looked really bad with color and color because they were limited in the mesh colors. So, yeah. What else? So, REN FAIRE's been going on. I may or may not be really excited about something I'm getting in the near future. And anything else, and then my great-grandpa, and yeah. And like I said, Mall of America, I'll probably take a week off when that happens, and then something that will be uploaded. I don't know if I mentioned this. I said that I was going to try and record stuff with River when he's visiting, and it's going to be something different. It's going to be a read, not a playthrough. And we won't have our reactions because we already know what's going to happen. And I love the story so much. Just because it's different, and some of you might already know it, but it's really like underground. So I'm not going to say the name of it, so you're not researching it beforehand. But I've noticed no one's really read it, and it's really long. I'll have 9 parts, and they'll be long parts, I think, like half hour, 45 minutes of reading. and it hurts your voice to read it after a long time, because I was showing it to Ed, and she got halfway through, and like towards the end she wasn't even speaking anymore because it hurt her throat, because I wanted to know what was going on too, and I don't read fast enough, so, or as fast as her. And then she went home and read the rest because she just needed to know what happened. But I've always wanted something to show people, but that's people reading. And I feel like other people want that too, so that way both people can enjoy and experience it, but without having to be like, click next, click next, click next, because it's images and reading. It's very similar to a point-and-click adventure game that other people already did, so I'm reading what other people did, kind of thing. Like, for example, if John were to play a point-and-click, Harshly Critical, which he does a lot. If you enjoy them, watch him, because I suck at them. He plays a lot of point-and-clicks. So say they were in images instead of in movement. Not that this doesn't have movement every once in a while, but it's rare. And he chose each thing, and he was like, let's go over to this door. And let's say it narrated, this goes over to the door and does this, this, and this. That's how it's like. So it's already predetermined things that people have done, because it was live at some point and ended, and it was influenced by people's decisions, and they picked the most popular decision and did the next image, and they drew it by hand. So it's really cool. So I hope you guys like the difference. I mean, if you don't, it'll only be 9 parts, so it'll only last like 2 weeks, so, or less than that. But yeah, I thought it would be fun, and he's not looking forward to it because it is so long. But I'm like, you and me are the only people who know this, and he's a really good reader, so I want him to read the narrator's parts, and I'm going to read the people's reactions, because they're like, sometimes they're janky talking, like text talk or whatever, so I'll get the simplified version. But yeah, so that's going to happen. Otherwise, currently Alice is still happening. I think I'm close to the end, as I said last week, so I don't know. I wasn't able to record today because a friend is in town that's usually not. Thank you. A friend was in town that's usually not, so I wanted to hang out with her, and yeah, which I did, and then I was like, crap, I have to record this, and then I have to leave. I would have recorded a little bit, but my headphones, I don't want to crush these earrings, so I was going to wear earbuds, which are at Beat in Shy Guy's apartment. So, because I use them for the DS. I keep messing with it, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I didn't get to it today. And Sunday, I'm going to be at REN FAIRE, so tomorrow's the only day I get to record, so this will be interesting. Next week, I'm going to get Rob to record with me. Could you please? Oh, thank you. Me and Mom will hopefully do Walking Dead soon. I'm trying so hard to avoid spoilers, and it sucks. So I'm like, Mom, we have to record. She's just been so busy because she's a teacher, and the school year's starting up, so she hasn't had time, and now that her ankle's fully healed, but now she doesn't have time, so it's like, great. So we'll see what happens with that. I have been talking way too long, so I think that's about it. Oh, and then Mass Effect 2, still going on. But I hope you guys are winning at life, and I will see you in the next episode, playthrough, whatever it is you guys watch. So keep winning at life, guys. Bye.